Great. So we have come to the end of the free sessions for the crash course. So this is the last session, and from Monday we are starting the crash course from the beginning. That will be the first batch, and all those people who want to get enrolled, they can do it by tomorrow. The link will be available on the website, on the Bodhiprep website, right? And in case if you have any doubt, you can just ping me on this number, that is 951894521. Okay? For any clarity or any doubt, you can just ping me regarding crash course. Fine. Those people who are already enrolled, they just need to wait for tomorrow. By tomorrow afternoon, we'll be adding you to the respective courses, and you'll be able to access it automatically automatically from the online.bodhiprep.com, the portal itself. Fine. So shall we start the session, guys? Okay, great. So today I have taken a topic within permutation and combination that is actually covered or is taken into advanced level. But I'm just taking it for those people who have little idea about permutation combination. In fact, they will also be able to understand it. I'm just daring to take this session for those people as well, right? So before we move to the directly to the questions and all, along with the question will be in the first 10-15 minutes, we'll be focusing on the concept, right? So I'll be giving you a magical formula for certain kind of questions. So we'll be discussing today partition rule related questions. So today's discussion is all about rule of partition. Okay, so there are many type of questions can be framed. Usually the questions involve finding the integral solutions. Okay, so there is one specific kind of questions of integral solutions which say that how many integral solutions are possible, so and so forth. So within that, one of the category is from permutation combination. So with the help of rule of partition, we can solve them by direct application of the formula. But the thing is that the formula is only applicable if the question can be brought or if the question can be brought to the level in which the formula is applicable, right? So all those people who already know partition rule, they just have to keep patience for the first 10-15 minutes, because there are many people who still have no idea about the rule is. So we'll be discussing the rule as well with the help of the questions. So let's start with the concept. So the first question itself on solving will understand the concept. Okay. So it says that in how many ways 8 identical apples can be distributed between 2 children, right? This is the only question, nothing is mentioned, but since this is a type of question, so certain things are assumed. It need not necessarily be written in the question, and that is all the apples, it says that identical, the distribution of the apple has to be integral types, right? Half the apple, 1/4 of the apple, something like this. Such kind of distribution is not allowed, right? So this is not always explained in the question, but it is the integral part of such kind of question. So always assume these things while solving this distribution based or partition based questions, right? Now the first question is very, very simple. Anybody and everybody can solve. There is no need to apply any formula as well, right? So we can say that if the child, this is child 1 and this is child 2. So obviously if you want to start distribution, suppose you are the person who has been given this responsibility for the distribution of these 8 identical apples. Remember, this term is very, very critical, right? All the apples are identical. So the distribution will be different only if each of these 2 people are getting different number of apples, right? किसी को red, green apple मिल रहा है, ऐसा तो कुछ है नहीं. So the number of apples, if the number of apples distributed is different, then only we will consider the distribution to be different. Yes or no? Are you getting it, guys? The number of apples should be different, then only we'll consider it as the distribution or a different distribution. Yes or no? Right? So suppose we have to distribute it, then how would we do that? We'll start with 0, right? And we can give it all the 8 apples to the second child, right? Because nowhere in the question mentioned that each child should be getting some minimum number of apples, right? वो भी एक question बनता है, but that will see later on that how to manipulate or how to manage those kind of questions. But here nothing is mentioned. That means we are free to make this kind of distribution as well, right? So this is one way of distributing the 8 apples between these two children. Am I crystal clear, guys? Please respond. I'm doing it for those people who have no idea about the formula or no idea about how that formula arrives. Okay? So I'll be using some practical approach, a common sense thing, so that we can get acquainted with the formula. Okay? Now the next thing is that we can give 1 apple to the first one, the 7 apple to second. This is the second way. This is another way, right? So if I just stop here, then I can say that these are the 2 ways in which I have distributed. There are more ways available to us, which are what? 2, 6, then 3, 5, then 4, 4, then 5, 3, then 6, 2, then 7, 1, then 8, 0. Can I say I have written all the possible distribution? इसके अलावा और कोई possibilities नहीं होंगी? ठीक है? And point to remember is that 2, 6 is one of the way to distribute. 6, 2 is another way. That is, this is different than this. Although the number of apples are 2 and 6, but who is getting 2 and who is getting 6 will make the difference, right? Because the 2 children are different, right? Any 2 people are different. No 2 people can be same, right? Even if they are twin, no 2 people can be same. They have to have 2 different passports. Yes or no? So this is also clear that although the groups of apple may remain same, but how the groups are given to those people will also make the difference, and that is why we consider it as different way of distribution. Am I crystal clear, guys? Can I say there are 9 total ways of distributing these 8 identical apple between these 2 children? Please confirm. Right? Okay, great. Chalo, so this was easy because there are only 2 people wherein we have to distribute them. Right? Now, what about the question number 2? The question is same. The only thing is that now the distribution has to be among 3 children. Right? Again, without use of formula also we can do, which we should do for the first time to understand that how the logic moves whenever we write these kind of distribution, because these are very, very important, not for quant, but for LRDI, because in LRDI you have to make such kind of cases. So if you don't know how to make the cases appropriately, you will definitely find it very difficult for many type of sets which are based on combinations. Okay, that's why permutation combination may not be very important for quant, but it is very, very necessary for LRDA, guys. Okay, permutation combination बोल रहा हूँ, तो I mean to say the basic, the fundamental things. At least you should be in a position to make or to write all the cases with some conditions as well. Okay, okay. So let me just rub this thing. And since we have to distribute it among 3 children, then what process we will follow? So suppose this is child 1, this is child 2, and this is child 3. Okay. So what I will do here is that I will give 0 apple to the first child, and I'll distribute rest of the 8 apples between second and third. So this is same as the question number 1, right? Because if I keep on giving 0 apple to child 1, that means child 1 is non-existence. Yes or no? So the question 2 actually becomes question 1. Yes or no? So in that case, what we got is that the total number of distribution were 9. Yes or no? So there were 9 different ways, and in each of these cases, I'll keep on giving 0 apple to the first child. Am I clear, guys? Okay. Now I have to ensure that child 1 should get something else other than 0. Okay. Now let me give 1 apple every time to child 1. So I'm left with 7 apples to be distributed between second and third. Now in this case, following the same logic, can I say the approach or the cases would be something like this? so and so forth till 70, and this will be 1 1 always. Can I say this would be 8 cases, guys? 8 था तो 9 cases बन रहे थे ना. So now 7, we are left with 7. So the number of cases would be what? 8. Are you all with me? ठीक है. Now first, second and third. Now in this case, if I keep on giving 2 apples to the first one, then the distribution would be of 6 apples between second and third. In that case, the number of ways would be what? 7. I need not to write all the cases. Fine. Similarly, if I give 3 to the first, then the number of cases would be what? 6. And in case of 4, the number of cases would be 5. In case of 5, the number of cases would be 4. And 6, the number of cases would be how much? It would be 3. And if I give 7 apples, the number of cases would be 2. वही होगा ना, 0, 1 and 1, 0. And if I give all 8 apples to the first one, the number of cases would be 1 for second and third child, because both will be getting 0, 0. So 1 case. Can I say I have given equal opportunity for each of the child to get 0 apple or 1 apple or 2 apple or all the apple? Yes or no? किसी के साथ पार्शियलिटी तो नहीं हुई ना, किसी को हर बार ज्यादा मिल रहा है या किसी को कम मिल रहा है. Because I have taken all the cases. I have taken a 0 case. I have taken a maximum of 8 cases. Yes or no? And can I also be sure that none of the case will be repeated? No case is repeated. Can I assure from this approach? Right? So these are the 2 things we have to follow, right? We should not be partial towards any one of the child, and all possible combination, in all possible combination, no possibility should be repeated. I think my voice is clear, guys. Karan Patel, voice आप increase कर लो अपनी तरफ से, ठीक है? From my end, I think everything is clear. So the number of cases would be what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. So can I say the answer for this question should be this, which comes out to be how much? 45. So this would be the answer. I hope I am clear, guys. ठीक है ना? Now let's say instead of 3, had it been 4, then this approach would have become very cumbersome. ठीक है, तब तो बहुत डिफिकल्टीज हो जाती. फिर क्या होता? 9 तक ऐड करो, फिर यहाँ से यहाँ तक के एडिशन को डालो, फिर 1 से लेके 7, तो बहुत, फिर obviously by going by this approach would take at least 4, 5 or 6 minutes. At time it may take 10 minutes depending upon how are you solving it. ठीक है. So for this we'll just take help of the formula. ठीक है, तो उसका एक फॉर्मूले के लिए हम लोग हेल्प करेंगे. We'll take the help of one formula. Before that, let us come to the basics of a formula, the arrangement from where the formula is derived. ठीक है. So suppose if I have 3 letters A, B, C, if I want to arrange all 3 of them, then in how many ways this can be arranged, guys? I hope this much is known to all. Can I say this is 3 factorial or 6 ways? किसी को इसमें तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है? ठीक है. Now instead of A, B, C, had it been A, A, B, now just compare these two. Here all the 3 things are different, so the total number of combination or total number of arrangement, sorry, will be 3 factorial or 6 ways. But if I take 2 among these 3 to be same, and then I want to make the different arrangement, then in that case the total number of arrangement would be how much? Factorial 3 divided by factorial 2, which comes out to be how much? 3 ways, right? And what are those 3 ways? These are the only 3 ways. Guys, please use the chat box. Don't raise your hands because that facility I cannot handle. ठीक है, आर यू ऑल कंफर्टेबल एट लीस्ट दिस मच इन परमुटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन? किसी को कोई डाउट तो नहीं है? ठीक है, सो if I want to arrange A, B, C, C, this 7 letters, then how many ways it can be done? We'll consider all 7 to be different, then the total number of ways would be 7 factorial, right? But since 2 among them are of a kind, so we have to divide it by 2 factorial. The other 2 is of a kind, then it again we have to divide it by 2 factorial, and this is of third kind, which is 3 in number, so we have to divide it by factorial 3. So can I say this would be the total number of arrangement? ठीक है ना, यहां तक तो किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है? ठीक है, चलो, so if this is known, then you will not be facing any problem in any of the question, at least in terms of understanding it. ठीक है, now let us take the first question again. ठीक है, so there are 8 identical apples and we have to distribute it between 2 children. Then the total number of ways were 9. ठीक है, you can go to the Bodhi Prep website. ठीक है, first blog itself we have given the details of the crash course. ठीक है, so I can take it in a different way. Let us assume that this star mark or the asterisk mark are the apples. ठीक है, so कितने हो गए? These are the apples, guys. All are identical. And if I have to distribute it among 2 children, then I have to make 2 groups of these apples. ठीक है, so let me take a stick. एक stick ले लेता हूँ और ये apples है. And suppose if I put this stick at this place, so can I say this stick has divided the apples into 2 parts, one containing 5 apples and the other containing 3 apples? Yes or no? Am I clear, guys? If I put the stick at the place as shown on the screen, I can divide the total number of 8 apples into 2 groups. One is 5 and other is 3. So this is one way of arrangement or one way of distributing these 8 apples. Guys, am I audible or not? ठीक है, राइट, सो आप रिस्पॉन्स भी करते जाइए, अदरवाइज बहुत मोनोलॉग जैसा लगता है. फाइन, नाउ if instead of this place, if I put this stick at this place, can I say the distribution is 1 and 7? अलग distribution आ गया ना? This was also the one among the distribution. Yes or no? Similarly, if I keep the stick at this place, then the distribution would be what? 0 or 8. Correct? So that means the different ways in which I put the stick will give me the different number of ways in which the distribution of distribution can be take place. We are referring to the first question, right? So how many places I can put the stick? Can I say these are the places I can put the stick? Can you count them? How many places are there? There are 9 places, and each place will differently divide the 8 apples in 2 groups, and that would be the total number of ways. ठीक है ना? So all the apples are identical and stick is only one. So can I say this is something like A, B, B kind of thing? Connect करके देखो जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ अभी. ठीक है? These are 8 apples and A is the stick. The number of arrangement of this part will give me the total number of ways in which the stick will appear at different places, and that itself will give me the total number of ways wherein the distribution can take place. Yes or no? For example, one way of the arrangement is this, which is what? 2 and 6. This was what? 0 and 8, so and so forth. So how many ways this can be arranged? It is total 9 different 9 things So 9 factorial divided by, this thing is repeated how many times? 8 times. So it has to be divided by 8 factorial. So total number of ways would be what? 9. I hope I'm clear now. Can you connect this method with the stick method and the total number of ways wherein we wrote all the cases? Bootstrapping बोलते हैं, ठीक है? इसे समझ में आना चाहिए. ठीक है? Similarly, we can use the second question. In the second question, there were 3 children, guys. So to divide the 8 apples into 3 different parts, now I need to have how many sticks? I have to have 2 sticks. For example, if I put 1 stick at this place and 1 stick at this place, then the distribution would be what? 3, 3, 2. Yes or no? Right? And if it is something like this, then what would be the distribution, guys? Chat में बताओ तो. अगर ऐसा रहेगा stick, so what would be the distribution? Yes, it will be 0, 8, 0. Right? And what about this? Five, 0, 3. Yes or no? So on the left side of the first stick will go to the first child. Anything between these 2 sticks will go to the second. And on the right side of the second stick will go to the third. Right? So how many ways this can be arranged? Now we have 8. Now we have 10 things, right? 8 apples and 2 sticks. Right? So the total number of things are what? 10. But out of which 8 are of one kind. So 8 factorial se divide karna hai. This has to be divided by 2 factorial. Now if you calculate, then you will be getting it as 45. And that is what we got it when we made all the cases. Am I clear, guys? Everybody please use chat for any kind of questions. ठीक है? So simplifying this and packing it into a formula, we come up with a formula which is n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1. Okay, so this is the formula which we will be using now. Here n is the thing which we want to distribute. So here n refers to the apples and r is the thing to whom we are distributing. So r refers to the children. ठीक है, ये आप याद रखो. Okay, so from now onward we'll be using this formula. For example, in the second question itself, if you want to make use of this formula, then how many apples are there? 8 apples. How many people are there? 3. Minus 1 c, 3 minus 1. So this total will comes out to be how much? 10, and this is 2. So 10 c2 itself is nothing but 10 into 9 divided by 2, which is 45. I hope I'm clear now. ठीक है, देखो भाई सारे पॉसिबिलिटीज लेंगे, पहले आप कंसेप्ट को क्लियर कर लो, है ना? बिकॉज देयर आर डिफरेंट पीपल, डिफरेंट टीचर हैव अ डिफरेंट वे ऑफ टीचिंग द सेम थिंग, specifically permutation combination. So I may have a different way of communicating the answer. So that's why I'm giving these things in some time so that you get acquainted with my way of solving this. Okay, so I've taken ample of variety, although there is no dearth of variety, but yes, those variety which you may expect in CAT or CAT-like exam. ठीक है? चलो, so now let's move to the next type of questions. अब हम लोग ये फॉर्मूले को यूज करेंगे. Can you see the word dog, guys? या स्क्रीन दिख रहा है बस आपको? व्हाइट स्क्रीन दिख रहा है या कुछ डॉग दिख रहा है? ठीक है, ठीक है, कॉपी करना पड़ेगा. Okay, now you can see the screen, right? ठीक है. Now just focus on this question. It says that find the number of non-negative integral solution of x plus y plus z which is equal to 9. Now this is the same question of apple wala. The only thing is that this is framed in abstract manner or in purely mathematical manner. ठीक है, कैसे है उसको हम लोग देखते हैं. Suppose x plus y plus z, non-negative in the sense they can be 0 also, right? The only thing is that we can't take them negative, is equal to 9. I just want to make one particular solution, which is say 1, 5 and 3. Can I say this would be one of the integral solution of this equation? Yes or no? Right? Now if you observe, then this is nothing but the question can be interpreted this way, that there are 9 apples which need to be distributed among 3 children. So the possible distribution itself will give me the number of integral solution. Yes or no? जितने different तरीके से आप 9 को 3 नंबर के सम में लिख सकते हैं, वही आपका सॉल्यूशन होगा ना. Right? Can I say this question is nothing but the previous question? The only thing is previously it was 8 apple, now it is 9 apple. So the value of n is 9, the value of r is 3. So directly we can apply the formula, which is 9 plus 3 minus 1 c 3 minus 1, which comes out to be how much? 11 c2 or 55, as you people are suggesting. ठीक है? Right guys, समझ में आ रहा है? Connection समझ में आ रहा है इस क्वेश्चन को previous वाले क्वेश्चन से? Can you connect this question with the previous one? Right, the connection is very important guys, because these questions can be framed in a variety of ways. The only thing is that you have to pick them, then only you will be in a position to apply it. ठीक है? Okay, now let me take the next question. I'll give you some time to solve it. ठीक है? I know that many of you can solve, but still I'll just give time to those people who are very new to these concept. ठीक है? तो मैं थोड़ा patience रखते हुए I'll just wait for a minute. Please solve this. Okay, चलो इसको हैंडल करते हैं. Now this question till this point is same as question number 2 was, right? But it is adding some additional condition, and that is the reason we cannot just apply the formula blindly. ठीक है, ये करोगे तो गलत हो जाएगा, because we are not considering the additional condition. ठीक है, ये additional condition क्या है उसको अपन देख लेते हैं एक बार. So this condition says that we have to distribute 8 apples, and obviously here 8 identical apples होगा. जहाँ नहीं लिखा होगा guys वहाँ पर भी आप identically समझिए, है ना? Such that each child must get at least 1 apple. That means the case of 008, the case of 080, etc. Such cases we have to ignore. In fact, the case like this should also be ignored. Yes or no? That each child should be getting 1 apple, right? So we cannot apply the direct formula, because in the direct formula 0 solution or 0 distribution is also allowed. ठीक है? Now how do I manage or manipulate this question so that we can apply the formula? Directly now we cannot apply. Then what I can do here is that, just see, ध्यान से सुनना, ठीक है? Before we distribute the complete 8 apples, what we can do is that we can ask each of the child, or we can just put one apple और give one apple to each of the child. उनके pockets में एक एक apple पहले से दे देता हूँ मैं. अभी मैंने distribution complete नहीं किया, right? We have not completed the distribution. We have just I would say satisfied the condition given. Now, if I do this, then how many apples we are left with? Can I say we are left with only 5 apples? Yes or no? Have I completely distributed? So can I say I haven't started the distribution? I have just managed the minimum condition. And that was each child must be getting at least 1 apple. Now, once I have put 1 apple in advance in their pocket, then I have just taken care of this condition. Now I'm free to use this 5 apple in 5 apples. Out of these 5 apple, I can give all 5 apple to any one of them. Still, no child will have a 0 apple. Each child will have at least 1 apple. Yes or no? Even if I give this 5 apple to say child number 1, so the total distribution, suppose if I give it to child 1, then the actual distribution would be what? 6, 1, 1, which is a valid distribution as per the condition. Right, guys? Okay. And if I have distributed something like that 2 and 3, then the distribution would have been what? This again, it's a valid distribution. So by doing this thing, that is putting 1 apple in their pocket, we have minimized this condition, and now we are free to use the formula. In that case, the formula in the formula, the value of n will be 5. It will not be 8 because these 3 have been given to minimize or to take care of the condition. So now we are free to use these 5 apples. So the number of cases, the value of n will be 5. The value of r would be 3. So now we can apply the formula, which will be how much? 7c2, which comes out to be 21. I hope now we have understood it, that how do we manipulate the question itself so that it comes into a form wherein we can apply the direct formula. ठीक है? इस specific question का भी direct formula होता है, ठीक है? Which is n-1 cr-1. But the thing is that for every different kind of question, till to what extent you will keep on remembering different formulas. So it's better remember one formula and manipulate the question itself so that we can apply the formula. That is far better and easier as far as learning is concerned. I hope I'm crystal clear in this, guys. Shall we move ahead? I hope you all are learning the way. No, in this case, a child can get 6. Maximum a child can get is 6. नहीं यार, वही तो बोला ना, ये 1 1 1 देना is not a distribution. When the distribution will be completed, once we exhausted all the 8 apples, this is permanently given to them to take care of this condition, and then we are left with 5 apples. Now we will start distribution. I hope I am clear now. Yeah, the final answer is 21. ठीक है, तो कुछ भी चीज कंडीशन को काउंटर करने के लिए कर रहे हैं, दैट इज नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हैज नॉट स्टार्टेड, इट इज जस्ट टू टेक केयर ऑफ द कंडीशन. नहीं, वो फिर डिफरेंट तरीके से बनाते हैं. अगर आप अपर लिमिट को कैप करोगे तो केसेस बनाने पड़ते हैं, ठीक है. कई बार इस तरीके से भी बन जाता है, वो देखेंगे लास्ट में. आई हैव टेकन दैट क्वेश्चन आल्सो, बट इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी दैट एवरी टाइम वी कैन सॉल्व इट. We'll come on to that question also. If you be with us till the end, I'll take one question of that kind. ठीक है, चलिए let's move to the next question, guys. अब थोड़ा थोड़ा धीरे धीरे हम स्पीड बढ़ाएंगे because we all are good to understand the question and at least we can handle the basic manipulations. ठीक है, चलो इसका आंसर बताओ फटाफट. I'll be on mute for a minute. Great. Good. समझ में आ रहा है ना? This question is nothing but the previous question, wherein now we need to find the positive solutions. So positive solution means what? That the value of x, y, and z cannot be 0. So we have to give them minimum value as 1. So before we start the distribution, what we can do is that we can put number 1 in their pocket. So out of 8 will remain with 5. ठीक है? So the answer would be 5 plus 3 minus 1 C 3 minus 1, which is 7 C2 or 21. ये आपका आंसर हो जाएगा. 45 नहीं होगा भाई. In case of 45, such distribution is also included, but we can't do so. Why so? Because this is a positive integer. We can't take 0. या नॉन नेगेटिव केस में 0 ले सकते थे, बट पॉजिटिव इंटीजर में we can't take 0. Guys, any problem anywhere? ठीक है? Shall we move ahead? Okay. चलिए, let's take the next question. Please tell. Read the question carefully, and then answer. Prerna, please use chat box. Okay, now let's take this question. Now this question is, it seems that it is not connected with what we are doing, apparently, but actually this is the same question. The question number 2. Okay, it says that out of the infinite number of red, green, and blue balls, in how many ways 10 balls can be selected? So can I say one of the selection would be I select 1 red ball, 3 green ball, and 6 blue ball. Can I say this is one of the selection, guys? Yes or no? And 5 red ball, 5 green ball, and 0 blue ball. This is also a selection. Yes or no? Because nowhere it says that we have to select 1 ball of at least of each color. So if you look at closely, this is nothing but, if I consider x is the number of red ball, y is the number of green ball, and z is the number of blue ball, then their total should be what? 10. And x, y, z have to be whole number or non-negative number. Am I right, guys? बात तो वही हुआ ना? So can I say we can directly apply the formula then? So it will be 10 plus 3 minus 1 C 3 minus 1, which comes out to be what? 12 to 2 on calculation, we will be getting it as 66. So those who got 66, big thumbs up to them. ठीक है? Yeah, we can take all the red ball as well. So it will be 10 0 0. That is included na, in this solution. ठीक है, चलो next. धीरे धीरे अपन आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now let us take the next question. This one. Please. आंसर्स तो मुझे नहीं मालूम है, ठीक है सॉल्व करते हैं देन विल मैच, है ना. Now this question say that x, y, z are integers such that x is greater than 0, greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 1, and z is greater than equal to -2. And this equation should also follow. We have to find the number of solutions. So we need to find in how many ways we can take three different values of x, y, and z under this condition so that their sum is equal to what? 10. Right? So if I simulate this question that there are 10 apples and it has to be distributed among 3 children, right? So first child should get x number of apples, second child should get y number of apple, and third child should get z number of apple. Then the total number of apple is 10, right? Now these are the conditions. So x is greater than equal to 0. So a child can get 0 apple also, right? But he cannot get negative apple. Second is a child should get at least 1 apple. Yes or no? This condition means what? The second child should get at least 1 apple. Then what we should be doing is that out of this 10, we should remove 1 and put the 1 apple into the pocket of the second child so that this condition is taken care. This is automatically taken care, and this is also taken care if you put 1 apple into the pocket of child 2. Yahan tak clear hai guys? Am I clear till now? Okay. Now the interesting thing is that the third child, the minimum condition is that he should have -2 apple. Now -2 apple in the sense, obviously physically it can't be -2 apple, but -2 apple means we can say that it should be a deficiency of 2 apples. So what we can do is that we can assume that from the third child we can snatch 2 apple and keep it with us. In such case, if I do not give any apple to the third child, can I say the third child, the minimum number of apple that that child will have will be -2? Yes or no? No, that was a case wherein all the 3 different colors, within the colors the balls are different. ठीक है, चलो इसको ऐसे समझते हैं. Let me make it mathematical way, and then I'll just simulate it, the apple wala thing, right? Let me assume that x is equal to a, right? Let me assume that the value of y is b plus 1, and let me assume that the value of z is c minus 2. I'm considering a greater than equal to 0, b greater than equal to 0, and c greater than equal to 0, right? All are non-negative integers. A, B, C are non-negative integers, right? And x is equal to a. So if a is 0, then x is 0, which is valid now. If x is 1, then a is 1, then x is 1. That is also valid because x will be greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0. Now, in second case, we have to ensure that the value of y should be at least 1. The minimum value of y should be at least 1. And that is the reason I have taken it as b plus 1. So that if I take the minimum value of b, which is 0, then the correspondingly the minimum value of y would be 1. Similarly, the minimum value of z should be -2. So if the minimum value of c is 0, then the value of z would be -2. Now let me substitute these values of x, y, z in this equation. Which equation? This equation. So what do I get? I'll be getting a plus b plus 1 plus c minus 2 is equal to 10. यहाँ तक सबको clear है guys? Am I clear this till this equation? ठीक है? Now we can rewrite it as a plus b plus c is equal to how much? This is 11. यहाँ तक भी clear है? ठीक है? This is again an integral solution wherein these numbers can be non-negative. So zero distribution is also possible. The different possibilities or different solution of ABC will give me corresponding different values of x, y, and z, keeping the condition intact. So the number of solution for this equation itself is the number of solution for this equation? Yes or no? Because for each corresponding values of ABC, for example, if I take 3, 3, 2, I'll be getting the corresponding values of X, Y, and Z, right? So now we can apply the direct formula. So here the value of N is 11, the value of R is 3. So it is 11 plus 3 minus 1, C 3 minus 1. Okay, which is 13 C2. So it will be 13 into 12 by 2. Now I think it is 78. So this would be the answer straight away. So can you see the manipulation, guys? We are bringing the question to the basic question. For this or for that, we are doing the manipulation so that each variable's minimum value should be 0. उसके लिए जो करना हम कर रहे हैं. I hope I'm clear. ठीक है ना? तो मैंने क्या किया था? In Apple वाला case, what I did is that this guy can get 0 also. ठीक है? Which is a valid thing. Now this guy should get at least 1. So out of this 10, I'm giving 1 apple to this guy. So I'm left with how much apple? 9. Right now I'm not distributing. I'm just minimizing. I'm just trying to first of all satisfy the condition. Now this third guy should have minus 2 apple. So what should I do? The minimum value should be minus 2. So I should snatch 2 apples from the third guy. So now I am left with how many apples? 11. So these 11 apples, now I have freedom, complete freedom to give any number of apples to anyone. Wherein if the third guy doesn't get any apples out of this 11, still it will be 2 short of apple, which is the minimum condition. So now the value of N would be 11 and the value of R would be 3, and straight away we can jump to this case to get this answer. I hope I'm clear, guys. Have you understood the simulation now? Everyone? ठीक है ना? चलो. Okay, so let's move to the next. अब थोड़ा अलग-अलग टाइप के क्वेश्चंस पे आते हैं. Where the application of the formula comes into the picture, right? This question. Please solve. Okay. Yes, the answer would be 12. The value of N here will be 12. The value of R is 4. So it will be 12 plus 4 minus 1, C, 4 minus 1, which comes out to be 15, C3. This is the straight away answer. Okay. Now let us understand that why we are applying this formula. Okay. Abhi tak we used to apply the formula if the equation is like this, not like this. Yes or no? किसी ने गलती से भी कर दिया होगा तो सही आंसर आ गया. The 12 is in the power of a plus b plus c plus d, and it is asking the number of distinct terms in this expansion. ठीक है, तो चलो देखते हैं क्यों हम ये फॉर्मूला लगा रहे हैं. ठीक है, let's see that why we are applying this formula even in this expansion वाला question. ठीक है, so for that we'll be using CPSP method. ठीक है, अप्रोच CPSP approach. What is CPSP? It is छोटा परिवार सुखी परिवार. ठीक है, which means we have to take small prototype and understand that prototype, figure out the pattern, and the extension of the pattern would help us to understand the reasoning behind using this formula. ठीक है, so what do I mean by that? Let us suppose that instead of, see, it is quite difficult to expand this, है ना, उसको expansion में जाएंगे तो पूरा क्लास खत्म हो जाएगा उसमें. So let us take the expansion of a plus b whole square. ठीक है, we all know that the expansion is a square plus 2ab plus b square, right guys? And if I take a plus b plus c whole say whole square, or let me take a plus b whole cube, then this is a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Am I correct guys? ये दोनों सबको मालूम होगा, ठीक है ना? Now this is also an expansion and the expansion of this will also be on a similar kind. ठीक है, the only thing is that each of the term will be containing some a's, b's, c's and d's, right? So there is a pattern. A plus b whole square has three terms, a square, 2ab and b square. Now if you just look at closely, I can write this portion as a square into b to the power 0 plus 2 into a to the power 1 into b to the power 1 plus a to the power 0 into b square. Can we write it this way guys? Fine. So here you can see that each terms are different because the overall combination of their power is different. Yes or no? Because the like terms are combined. Na, यहाँ पे 2 इसलिए आया because there are two ways, 2 times a into b would have come. So they had combined, they have clubbed together. Am I correct guys? The number of terms would be the total number of ways in which the powers are uniquely different than the other. Guys, am I audible? या mute में सही तो ठीक है, right? Now if you observe the power, the total in each of these case is how much? 2. And in how many ways 2 can be distributed between a and b? It is either 0 2 or 1 1 or 2 0. इस 3 के अलावा कोई तरीका हो सकता है क्या? नहीं ना. And that is the reason there are 3 terms in the expansion of a plus b. Right? The same you can look at in the second case. I can write it as this way. So again you can see that the total power addition in each of the term is 3. The terms are uniquely different because the powers, the combination of their power is different. So here 3, if I want to distribute between 2, then the possibilities are 3 0, then 2 1, 1 2 or 0 3. So there are 4 terms or 4 ways, right? Similarly in this, now we can extend it that a plus b plus c to the power 12. Each of the term will be having some power p, q, r and s, right? Every time their sum would be equal to how much? 12. Yes or no? And different combination in which the sum makes 12 will give me the different number of terms. Can you make this connection guys? Yes or no? ठीक है? And that is the reason we are using the formula that 12 plus 3 minus c, 3 minus 1, which is 15c3. I hope now I'm clear that why we are using this formula for different number of terms of the expansion wala question as well. Correct? ठीक है? चलो. So let's move to the next question. Okay, which part is not clear? Please tell. Have you understood this thing, that why the terms are different? See, we need to find the number of distinct terms, right? Terms are distinct depends upon the combination of their powers. The total of the power is always this. In this case, it has to be 12. How many terms are there? How many variables are there? 4. Every term will contain the 4 variables with their respective powers, which can be 0 also, right? Their powers can be 0 also. But the total of their powers have to be 12. So different ways in which 12 can be made, taking 12 can be distributed among these 4 will give me the different number of terms. So different number of integral solution for this equation will be the different number of distinct terms. That is the connection. ठीक है? चलिए, let's move to the next question number 9. Please solve. I'll give you a minute. Okay. Now again, similar kind of question. The only thing is that we have to manage the given condition. Now here, x plus y plus z is equal to 40, but all the 3 values have to be even. Just to ensure even, what we can do is that we can replace the variable as this. We can replace the variable this way, right? Where a, b, c are any integer which are greater than or non-negative integer. A, b, c are non-negative integer. They can be even or they can be odd. But 2a, 2b and 2c will always be even. So any possible value of a, b, c, if we substitute here, the value of x, y and z will always be even. Yes or no? Am I correct? Please respond, guys. Those who are understanding it. Okay? Fine. So let me substitute the value of x, y, z here. So it will be how much? 2 times of a plus b plus c, which is equal to 40, or the value of a plus b plus c is equal to how much? 20. Now the different possible solution for this will give me the corresponding different possible solution for this, right? No restriction, 0 wala bhi chalega. So we can directly apply the formula, which is 20 plus 3 minus 1 c, 3 minus 1, which comes out to be 22 c2. So this would be the answer. ठीक है, इसको एक बार कैलकुलेट कर लेते हैं. सो 22 into 21/2 आएगा. सो इट वुड बी 231. हाँ, 0 को इंक्लूड करते हैं भाई इवन में. ठीक है, चलिए लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट. Okay, take this one on a similar line. Okay, so here we have to ensure that all the three variables should be odd. Okay, so for this, our substitution should be what? 2a plus 1, y should be substituted as 2b plus 1, and z should be substituted as 2c plus 1, where abc are non-negative integers. On substitution, we'll be getting 2 times of a plus b plus c plus 3, which is equal to 21, or the value of a plus b plus c would be equal to 9. Yes or no? 9 ही आएगा ना, ठीक है. Now, why not 2a minus 1? The reason is that if you take the value of a to be 0, the value of x would be minus 1, which is not allowed. Non-negative चाहिए ना? So we should be getting positive value. ठीक है? अपेक्षा, you missed the session from the start. ठीक है? So once the session is done, I'll be uploading it on the YouTube. आप उस समय देख लेना कैसे आया था. Right guys? So here we can apply 9 plus 3 minus 1c, 3 minus 1, which is 11c2. So that would be the answer. Clear है guys? आगे बढ़े. ठीक है ना? चलो. So I hope you are understanding that how different type of questions can be manipulated to the same question, parent question जिसको हम बोल सकते हैं, and just by direct application of formula we can get the answer. The total effort is on the manipulation. First of all, you have to understand the question and then you have to know how to manipulate them. ठीक है? चलो एक ये वाला क्वेश्चन ले लेते हैं. चलिए इसको क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कीजिए, फिर आगे बढ़ेंगे. ओके ठीक है, चलो इसको सॉल्व करते हैं. Let's say that the number of non-negative integral solution for x, y, z equal to 40 such that all the three should be distinct. So ये condition काफी important है. ठीक है. If the question is still this, then straight away we can apply the formula, which is what? 40 plus 3 minus 1 c3 minus 1, which is how much? I think it would be 42 c2, which would be 42 into 41 by 2. कितना आ जाएगा भाई ये? How much is this? ये 21 हो गया ना. So 1 आ जाएगा 21 84 plus 2 86 861. ठीक है. But obviously this is not the answer, because in this number of solution it is not necessary that all the three are distinct. For example, the selection the distribution 20 20 0 is also included in this. Yes, no? But is the case wherein all three distinct? Obviously not. I hope you are getting it. Right? Similarly, something like let me take say 19 19 and 2. This 2 need to be taken out from this number of cases. So what we'll be doing is that let us take a case, all the cases wherein 2 are same and 1 is different. Okay. So let me assume that this is 0, so it will become 20 20. And if I take this to be 2, then this would be 19 19. And if I consider them to be 4, then it would be 18 18, so and so forth. At last it would be 40 0 0. Yes or no? How many different cases are there? Can I say there are 21 cases? 0 से 20 काउंट कर लो, सिंपल वही चल रहा है ना. ठीक है. Now it is important to understand that 0 20 20 is one selection, but this itself would have counted thrice like this. Yes or no? ये भी count होगा, ये भी count होगा, ये भी count होगा. Right? That means each of this selection would have counted 3 times. So the total possibilities would be what? 21 into 3, which is what? 63. So these many cases are there wherein all three are not distinct. 2 are same and 1 is different. That need to be deducted from this. Right? So 861 minus 63 is what? 798. You may ask, sir, is it possible that all three are same? What are that case? What about that case? Why I have not taken that case? Why I am not talking about the case wherein all three are same? Yes, it's not possible. Why so? Because 40 is not divisible by 3. Had it been divisible by 3, we would have taken that case as well. We would have to deduct that case as well. Right, guys? So the right answer is 798. I hope I'm crystal clear into this solution as well. What we are doing is that out of the total all possible solutions, we are deducting those solutions which we don't need. किसको 2 factorial से divide करेंगे? No, here we are not selecting. Here, each of these cases can be arranged in 3 ways, and each of the arrangement is the solution. Here, selection is not important, arrangement is important. अरे भाई 0 20 20 is 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial is what? 3. ठीक है, इसलिए तो यहाँ पे 3 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं ना। ठीक है, चलिए लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। ओके, टेक दिस वन। ओके, अरे भाई प्लीज डिस्कस इन इंग्लिश और हिंदी, है ना। आई कांट अंडरस्टैंड योर लैंग्वेज। Anyway, let's solve this. Guys, please stop discussing personally in other language, है ना। चलो, let's find the number of non-negative integral solution this so that x, y, z are distinct. This close to almost same as previous question. Now in this case, since 48 is divisible by 3, so we have to consider that case wherein all three are same as well. Okay. So before that, let us take all the cases wherein all three are distinct, two are same and one is different, and all three are same. In all cases, the answer, the number of ways would be 48 plus 3 minus 1, C3 minus 1, which comes out to be how much? It will be 50 C2, which is 50 into 49 by 2. कितना आ जा रहा है ये? How much is this, guys? 1225. ठीक है? Okay, sorry. This says that it's a positive integer, guys. Huh? It says that it's a positive integer, so we have to ensure that each one of them should be getting at least one apple. Yes. So my bad. It would be, if I distribute 1 to each of them, then out of 48, we are left with how much? 45. So now this 45 we have to use in the formula. So this would be 47 C2, right? And this is how much, guys? Can you please calculate and let me know? $1081. ठीक है, चलो दोनों ने बोल दिया, मतलब यही होगा, ठीक। Now we have to take out those cases wherein all three are not distinct. So let me take x, y, z. So let me take a case wherein two are same and one is different. Okay. So let us start with 45. Yeah, 48. Sorry, 48. Right? So let me take a case of 48. 48. एक मिनट, 48 नहीं होगा, हमने 45 से किया था ना। It should be 45 0 0, right? Another would be 1 1 43, then 2 2 41, right, guys? Likewise, at the end we'll be getting what? This would be 1 and this would be 22 22. In this case, can I say y and z are equal? No, we can take 0 na. We can take 0. The reason being is that here it was 48. So we have already given 111 to XYZ. So whatever value we are taking here, each time 1 will be added for the final value of X, Y, and Z. ठीक है ना? Right. Now the total possibilities is how much? 23, and each one into 3. So 1081 was the total, minus 23 into 3 is how much? 69. If you do this, then we are doing it wrong. Okay. Why we are doing it wrong? It is because in this case there is one possibility 15, 15, 15 that is also been included now, but it will only appear once. It will not appear 3 times. This may be distributed 3 times, but 15, 15, 15 will be distributed only once. This is the case wherein all 3 are same, and that is the reason out of 23 there are only 22 cases wherein 2 are same and 1 distinct, and there is one case wherein all 3 are same, and that case is 15, 15, 15. Am I correct, guys? Okay? And that is the reason now the finally it should be 8081 minus 22 into 3 minus 1. Why 1? Because this is the only case. एक ही case होगा. ये जो आएगा that would be the answer. Can you please finally calculate it for me? One zero one four. So this would be the answer, guys. Okay. So I think we should end the session now. We have taken a lot of time. Okay. I had 2 or 3 more questions, but I'll be taking it in the crash course. In the extension of the same session, I'll be taking those questions as well. Okay. So thanks a lot. It was quite a nice short period of free sessions. So next, the first batch is starting from Monday, and those people who wish to join, they can just go to the Bodhiprep website. The first blog is having all the details. Apart from these live sessions in all the 3 sections, we are also providing the topic test, sectional test, and mock test as well. So that is also the part of it. Okay. So for any queries or any doubt or any feedbacks, you can just share it with me on this number. This is my number, and my name is Rakesh, for those people who are for the first time attending this session. Okay. Yeah, I'll be uploading it. I'll upload it maybe by tomorrow evening. Okay. So thanks a lot, guys. Good night. We'll meet on Monday straight away with the start of the crash course.